Happy Spooktober, everyone. I love Castlevania. It's probably my favorite series just because of how consistently good it's been over 30 years or so. And yet, Simon's Quest is not one of those good games. So Castlevania II, obviously regarded as the black sheep in its series, at least among the classic, strictly canon Castlevania games, it's a bit of a mess. Let's jump in. What is the story of Simon's Quest? Well, it's pretty simple. Obviously, the straightforward sequel to Castlevania 1. After the events of Castlevania 1, Simon Belmont, upon defeating Dracula, is stricken with a curse, and I believe all of Transylvania is as well. And to rid the land and himself of that curse, he's kind of on this new quest to find the resurrected pieces of Dracula and form him back to kill him again and rid the curse or something, I don't know. Also, it's an RPG, sort of. Want to buy a Holy Water? Why, yes, I would. Odd that B is the confirmation for that. This is OG hardware, by the way. This is on my NES. I do have a Frame Meister, so we're getting to see it be really nice and pretty. It also means that if the game suddenly just dies, as NESs often do, then that's going to be a pain for me. Alright, so what are you doing in Simon's Quest? Well, you're going around the land, and most of the time you're doing what I'm doing right now. You're collecting hearts from monsters. They are the currency in this universe, and they're super important in this game because you need to buy tons of items. So the first town we were just in, I believe, has 2 items, so I have to get some hearts and go back to that town momentarily. Whoops, that's not good. Don't want to take hits. This is going to be an interesting playthrough. I haven't played this game in a while. I would say I probably beat it maybe 5 years ago. Didn't feel too good about myself after doing so. Ah, there's the signature touch of this game. What a horrible night to have a curse. So at night, monsters become, I believe, twice as strong. They certainly take twice as many hits. I don't know if they do twice as much damage. And that's pretty much the crux of the game. You wander around and it goes from day to night. Werewolves are super tough, but I will take those hearts. So yeah, welcome to Grindfest Castlevania. I would like to get, not that menu, there we go. I have 18 hearts, I need to get up to another 50, so I can buy a certain crystal in that first town. Frickin' werewolf. This game is an adventure. And not in the good way. This is the first RPG of the series, though. And I don't think it was a format tried again until Symphony of the Night. Also, my Castlevania licks are not great at the moment. I did prepare a little bit. About like a month ago, I played through the DRACULA'S Chronicles on PSP, as well as Symphony of the Night, but that doesn't really help. Oh my god, werewolf, you're like the strongest thing that's ever existed. I'm dead. Dying in this game is not great. And look, they just spawn you right back on top of enemies. Thank you, Castlevania II. Thank you, 1980s video game designers, before the rules were written. Before certain things were common sense. Oh my god, werewolves are so good. They're unstoppable killing machines. I'm up to 42. Come on, werewolf. Nope. Oh, this is hard. Eventually you can upgrade your whip. You can actually upgrade it in the first town, but it's not wise to do so, because the second upgrade isn't very far away. Alright, I've got my requisite 50 hearts, that's all I needed. So at nighttime, towns become ridden with, I guess, zombies? I guess that's what they're supposed to be. Maybe they're ghouls. I don't know. Scary, right? 1980s video game horror. And you can't enter any buildings at nighttime, unfortunately, so you just gotta kind of wait it out. Good news is that the zombies drop hearts, so you can grind a little bit as you wait. It'll happen eventually. Want that heart. Half heart. There we go. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. And during the daytime when you come into churches, you can get healed. Rest here for a while. Thank you. Alright, now someone, I believe on the bottom layer, is selling the crystal that I need. Also, if you're interested in Castlevania 1, I did do Castlevania 1 a few years back, in like the first month of the channel, with a good friend of mine. And I killed that game. I was super good at it at the time. I died once though, but I beat it in like 26 minutes. You are not the guy. It must be this dude upstairs. See, look how fidgety he is. I guess that's how you're supposed to know he's important. Nope, it's not you either. I think it's someone at the border of town. Who put these ravines in my city? Oh, it must be you. Buy a white crystal? Why, yes. That is required. Alright, now, let's go back into the woods. This town's called Jova, by the way. I don't know if that's ever brought up again. I can't remember whether or not you can read, signs in this game. Maybe. There might be signs in the town that you can read. So Castlevania 2 has a bit of a notorious problem among many problems it has. Like, the gameplay's not as good as Castlevania 1. It's like trying to sort of be like an early concept of an open world game. It has RPG elements. It's ambitious, for sure, but the overall consensus has always been like, it's not as good as the first game. It's kind of weird. God damn it, stupid merman. But the biggest problem with this game is just like the lack of direction. It's one of those where the fuck do I go games, which was not all that uncommon in the NES era. I'm dead. Oh, the fireball saved me. I mean, I meant to do that. Pro strats, yo. Get out of here, merman. Jesus Christ. There isn't a huge, like, well, there is a penalty for dying too much. You do get a game over, but it's not so much as a progress loser or like a game restarter as it is like a penalty to your hearts. So say you're carrying 100 hearts on you and you die 3 times and get a game over. You're back to 0. So that cool thing you were saving up to buy, be it like a luxury item or perhaps a progression item, oh, you're screwed. Start collecting hearts again. Also, I should equip, so I believe this works as like key items are in this area and then like usable items are down here. So the white crystal is needed to like go to the first dungeon or whatever. And I can equip the holy water and now use it. There it is. There we go. Holy water not nearly as good as it was in Castlevania 1. Oh, well, it's never as good, again, as it was in Castlevania 1. Castlevania 1, it's super fucking broken. Also, give me a second here, because I am cheating. I am using a guide, because fuck me if I wasn't using some sort of guidance playing this game. But yeah, this game has a real big problem with, like, where do I go? Which is why I think in perhaps the first ever issue of Nintendo Power, this game, like, got a walkthrough. I think it was the first issue. If it wasn't first, it was, like, really early run. It was in the early days of Nintendo Power that they were just like, okay, here's your thing for Castlevania 2. And that's how a lot of people probably beat it back then, you know, pre-internet days. Oh my god, there are bats in this town. That bat hit me too. What a bastard. Oh, I hate myself. Turn right for DABI'S path, left for the Veros Woods. So I believe this is the town of Veros. Fucking bat. Maybe we should hang out here. I need to check. Whoa, zombies. Please don't kill me. God, these zombies are tough. I need to check whether or not there's, I don't remember these bad enemies at all. Whether or not there's anything I can buy here in Veros. Oh my god. Run. Coward out. Coward tech. This bat's scary. Let's see. I'm at my last life and I have 58 hearts. So is there anything I could buy here? There must be. Yeah, this is the location of the new whip. Huh. How much does this crap cost? Does it tell me? No. Alright. Go away, bat. Don't have time for your shit. Oh no! It got me anyway. I just gotta survive. Leave me alone, eyeball. Fucking bat. Also, you can check your progress or your time. I don't know how to read it exactly, but there is a counter. Also, the time counter isn't just to check how long it is until your day or night cycle. It also determines your ending. This game has multiple endings. I don't think they matter too much in terms of, like... Am I dead? No. I don't think they matter too much in terms of, like, Castlevania lore. As far as I know, the ending of Castlevania II was never brought up again. I could be super wrong about that. Well, I guess it does matter. Because I know what the bad ending is, and I know what the good ending is. I think there are 3 endings. The bad ending, like, at the end of the day, you do the same things no matter what, and how much time it took you to beat the game determines, like, what happens to Simon at the end. So I think in the worst ending, Simon, like, he defeats Dracula, but he doesn't live through the fight himself. Like, he martyred himself to beat Dracula. So I guess that's not technically canon, because, I mean, the bloodline has to continue, because I know Simon's grandson, I believe, is Simon Belmont, who stars in Harmony of Dissonance for GBA. So I guess that technically means that canonically, he has to survive this fight. But, I mean, whatever. If it comes down to it, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna get a good ending by myself, so I wonder if I can, like, cheat it, and when we get to the end of the game, I wonder if I can just, like, enter a generated password from the internet, and then go beat Dracula and get the good ending with, like, a minimal time score. But maybe not, I don't know. This game does have a password system to its credit. At least on NES it does. I would imagine it probably had a save system on Famicom. I believe the first 2 Castlevanias were Famicom Disk System games, so they must have had save files. Speaking of the differences between this and the Famicom version, I don't know this for sure. It's something I've always been curious about. I really want to test this someday. I want to get, like, someone who is if not a native Japanese speaker / reader writer, then someone who's very fluent in Japanese. And I want them to play the Famicom version of this game, assuming that they have no knowledge of this game whatsoever. And I really want to see if there's, like, a massive, like, language difference that causes, causes the gap between, like, what you're supposed to do in this game. Because the English version's, like, notorious for being really confusing. Yeah, I know your shit. So a lot of the townspeople who are supposed to help you out and, like, tell you where to go, you know, because it's an old school RPG. Purchase a chain whip? I don't have 150 hearts, god damn it. No. Alright, let's work for this thing. How many hearts do I have? 62. Alright, let's get to the edge of town. I'll start collecting hearts. So yeah, like the townspeople, they straight up lie to you. They don't tell you the truth. Some of them, anyway. Some of them do help you out like you'd expect them to. I shouldn't do it on this edge. This edge sucks. So sometimes, it's like been really well documented. I think even the guide I have open tells you like what are the lines of dialogues for all these people. And some of them are sort of helpful, but they're really like vague. And you have to like, people have rewritten the dialogue to be like, this is what they're referring to, even though it's really confusing and doesn't make sense. And you're like, yeah, that's sort of true. And then sometimes they'll just say shit and it's like, it's not true, they're lying. They'll like tell you where like a thing is or an item is, and then it's just not true. It's like a complete different location. So that's why people don't like this game very much. God, look at the placement of this fucking skeleton. Like, I have to needle my way down there. Fucking bastard. Trying to do that with I'm dead. Well, there go all my hearts. Castlevania II. That was actually lucky. I guess you can't get hit unless you begin moving upon respawn. I take back my earlier criticism, Castlevania II. At least you thought that through. I need to go find more skeletons to whack. Let's whack these boners. I said it. Ah! We're in the bone zone. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, this song, which I haven't even mentioned yet, I'm sure as you may know, it's called Bloody Tears. It's probably the most famous song out of this series. It's great. I love it. It's a little short, though. It's not my favorite Castlevania song, but yeah, it's a great one. It's probably the best thing about this game, not even joking. Also, there's some weird bullshit going on at the top of the screen. I'm pretty sure that's just overscan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Back in the days when your TV, you know, you weren't supposed to see the edge of the picture on the TV back in the 80s. But I really do love playing these old games on like modern setups now. Especially when you can get the best set of original hardware like this. There's our horrible night. This is a slow burn. You're tuning in to see Castlevania II, and you're getting the raw experience. The raw, unedited, non-talented experience. Okay, this is actually pretty good. This is a good farming spot. That's what I want. I want farming in my NES game. I was a kid in the 80s. You could only get one game a year, so they gotta make it as long as possible. That's not true. I was not a kid in the 80s. I was not born yet. I was born right after the 80s. I grew up on the NES, though. My family was poor. I should have grown up on the Super Nintendo, but yeah, we were poor. / cheap. We were poor and cheap. We were poor, but even when we weren't super poor, we weren't getting the new stuff. So that's why I went from playing NES to PlayStation. I missed the 4th generation, which is tragic because the 4th gen is like super great. And I didn't get to experience it until later. But oddly enough, I have a great reverence for the Super Nintendo, even still. That said, I didn't have this game though. I didn't have any Castlevania games growing up. I got into them later. Oh, I see you. You're 2 boners. Stacked on top of each other. I want that chain whip. I want to get big. There are a lot of whip upgrades in this game. And this is how you end up, like, not getting the good ending. By, doing this shit. By just farming to get better, rather than just going. But I need it, man. I need that crutch. Also at night, as you probably noticed, I believe the monsters drop more hearts, or like greater heart values. Like the half hearts are, I don't know, maybe they're like 6 hearts? You can find out. We were at 120, they're 4. So I think the small ones are 2. Maybe the big hole ones are 6. Come on, there we go. I guess it bears mentioning, Castlevania II is sort of, it's weird, like, it's a 30-year-old game almost. 29? Oh, I just leveled up. Yeah, there's a leveling system, but it only goes up to like 4 levels maybe or something. So you can only do it so many times. Anyway, like, despite being like a 30-year-old game, I find it like almost more synonymous with like 10 years ago than it is 30 years ago. What I mean by that is, like, Castlevania 2 is like a really prominent game among like early video game YouTube. As you may know, it was the first video by AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe, which I can't remember whether or not that video was originally posted on YouTube. If it was, then I don't think it lasted, because he like went on to, like, AVGN stuff went to go be on Screw Attack and I think something else. And then eventually, like, their own website, Cinemassacre. Anyway, but yeah, that was like the first video, and of course this is back in the day where there wasn't a lot of video game content, so despite the fact that that video is incredibly amateurish by today's standards, it got a lot of popularity. You just had to be a guy drinking a beer yelling about a video game in your 4x3 480p camera. People would listen to you. Now, if you want people to listen to you, you gotta be super professional. And eventually he'd go back to it. So if you haven't seen like the proper redone AVGN episode of Castlevania 2, you should check that out. Fucking sell me shit. Stop moving around. Why, yes. No, I don't need more than one. Let's look at it. Yeah, chain whip. There's decent reach on it as well. There we go. I was like, am I stuck in here now? Alright, so there's that. Oh, I think there's something else in here. There's a clue book, apparently. Is it over here? I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. I don't need it. Sometimes they're like hidden clues in buildings or something. I will get my 1 peg of health back. Thank you very much. Praise be to Jesus. Testify. Alright, there's something in here. Ah. This is so stupid. There we go. Will you buy a dagger? I don't have enough. How far off am I? I keep hitting the wrong pause. I have 26. Whoops. Thanks, Castlevania 2. That's my own fault. Alright, let's continue on our quest. The quest of Simon. I think the first level is somewhere to the right. Also, speaking of classic video game YouTube, another reason why I kind of like associate this game with it is that Castlevania II was the target of the anger of one Ego Raptor in his first sequelitis video. I believe it was his first. Comparison between this game and the original. You motherfucking merman. That's a solid video, though. I don't quite appreciate some of the shots at the Metroidvania game towards the end. This has got to be the first place, right? Okay, I believe the deal is that this blue platform I'm standing on doesn't appear unless you have the white crystal equipped. So that's why I had to buy that thing. Well, that's not how you do it. Can I? There we go. These places suck. So these are like the levels, the dungeons, and they're not as cool as you might imagine. Like, it would have been cool had, like, the second you entered one, it turned into like maybe like a 1 or 2 level version of like a Castlevania 1 level. So like outside world is RPG, and then inside world is like classic Castlevania. God damn it. That would have been really cool. That would have actually made this game pretty interesting. But instead, it's not that. And these levels suck. Often because it's hard to tell where to go. Many of them actually don't have bosses. I'm pretty sure this one doesn't. I think there are only like 3 bosses in this game or something. And there's the other thing that sucks. There are oftentimes hidden areas in the floor that you can just fall through, and like it'll set you off a path and you gotta go all the way around and do it all over again. At this point, I don't care if I die and lose like all my hearts in this area. Our goal is to make it to the end. Because I'm sure there's a... Oh, wait a minute. I might have fucked up. I think I... Shit. Well, I shouldn't have game overed. I think I need the wooden stake in order to actually beat this fucking place. Damn it. Frickin' pixel perfect Castlevania jumps. Get out of here. Come on. There we go. Yes, walk into my chain whip. Stupid gargoyles. Though I do appreciate you dropping big hearts. Time to go up. I will take your half heart though. What's to the right? More bullshit. The continuation of the Bone Zone. Oh, it's a bat. It's a different type of bat as well. That's how you know they put money in it. We want 2 different bat sprites. 2, are you a madman? What is over here? Oh, spiders. All the creepy crawlies. Go, Simon. Alright, get out of here, eyeball. Go click here from Monster Party. That game is super freaky. Maybe I should have played that game instead. Oh, they just keep coming. I feel like there's something hidden over here. Well, this isn't good. I want to check this wall over here. I feel like there's something hidden in this location. I completely missed that jump. Well, I have a feeling that whatever it is on that wall over there. The holy water is not a good alternative for an attack. It does do damage, but it's so slight. I guess it's okay on like some of the really early monsters. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Frickin' eyeball. tell me there's something here. Oh, come on! God damn it. Also, that didn't actually take away a peg. Must have done, like, hidden half damage. I was worried I was gonna, like, fall into a ravine. It happens more often than you think. Where you're, like, just doing a blind jump in this game, and it's just like, oh, there's nothing there. Oh, I'm here. Okay, I did a big circle. Nice. Fucking bat. Well, we can wait it out and then heal up at the church. And then I'll get my steak and we'll go into the first mansion. Back into it anyway. Bum 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 bum. You guys are nothing now. That's right, I forgot that the chain whip is not a +1 upgrade, it's a +2. There was the other upgrade I could have bought in the first town, in Jova. That's the thorn whip, I believe. So we went from leather to chain right away. I believe the next upgrade is maybe the Morning Star? Which I guess makes it the canon version of the whip. The whip is super awesome, by the way, in Castlevania. A lot of people don't know this, if you're not, like, familiar with Castlevania lore. That the whip isn't just, like, the signature weapon of the game. Like, it's super important. It's the Master Sword of Castlevania, and it has a name, and it's referred to as the Vampire Killer. Also, I will say that if you've played Zelda Skyward Sword, which is like the formation, well, part of it tells the story of like the Master Sword. That story is straight lifted from a Castlevania game. They copied it. Not a great Castlevania game, mind you, but that's like the creation of the Vampire Killer is told in I believe the earliest point in the canon timeline, which is Lament of Innocence on PS2. Yes, that's one of the 3D games. Directed by Igarashi. Do I need this thing? How do I use it? Yeah, I do need this. Dagger. I guess that's... God damn it, I did it again! How many hearts do I have? 82. Alright. I'll try to hold on to those. I don't know where the next thing I would need to buy is, but, I mean, it doesn't hurt trying to hold on to what I have. Get out of here, Skeleman. Oh no, I almost died. Speaking of almost, I almost didn't play the original version of this game for this video. I was considered playing an emulated version because I'm aware that there's some cool ROM hacks of this game. I'm really interested, or like I'm getting more interested in like ROM hacking. And I don't care so much about like the novelty ROM hacks as much as I do the ROM hacks that legitimately make old games better. So I was like, there has to be a ROM hack of this game that's just straight up like fixed. That's like this game but better. Like I know several years ago there was a like redacted version of this game, which I think just changed up like the text and made it to where people spoke like freaking understandable English and didn't lie to you, and it was like a normal RPG. But there have been better ones since then. So I wanted to like know some of them, and I found one. I can't remember what it's called or if it even has like a unique name. And I apologize because I don't know who made it either. But I found a really cool version that not only does it do that, not only does it retranslate everything and like make it more like a normal RPG, but it also does like quality of life improvements to the game as well. And I played like, I don't know, 20 minutes of it, and immediately I noticed that can I go through here? Fucking, oh, I can. Alright, hentai slime, get away from me. I noticed immediately that, the fuck? What the hell's the point of this? Hold on, let me look at that guide. This is Berkeley Mansion, that's what it's called. Where am I? I fucked up. I think I see. Told you these levels aren't great. Oh no. Oh, there goes those hearts. Whatever. I noticed that the ROM hack has no like pause for nighttime. It doesn't do it's a horrible night to have a curse. Instead, it just auto transitions. When it's time, it just fades to darkness and doesn't say anything. And the enemies immediately power up. And it's awesome. God damn it. I don't even think I need to go to the top route. What am I doing? So it just saves you a little bit of time. I know a lot of people don't like it. The whole horrible night to have a curse deal. It's like, well, why do you gotta stop the game to tell me? And it takes forever. And they're right, it does take forever. I'm sure there were other things in there that I hadn't yet noticed. I would love to see like the, like I said, I wish the mansions were different. Makes me want to like be a part of a project in which we completely hack this game. Not that I have the skills to do so, I really don't. But I wish I did. Because if I did, I would make levels in place of the mansions. When you walk through the like door to the mansion, you'd enter like a completely new and unique level. And then it would play like Castlevania 1. Minus the items, though. Maybe you could like design the first level around the holy water, since that was the one like unique item we got on our way here. God damn it! This fucking game. Stupid hentai slime. I guess I should have been using the holy water. Go away. So that's one of the purposes of the holy water. Is if you throw it at like fake bricks, it'll go right through. And that'll be your hint to be like, don't jump through this, don't walk through this area. So, is it the end here? Yeah, you gotta, those two on the pillar are fake. The other way to tell is by watching enemy movements. So enemies will stop walking in front of fake bricks. Alright, we're safe. Alright, that guy down there below me, I believe, gives a hint. I can't remember if he gives it for free or not. I think he gives a hint. Maybe he doesn't. Oh, God damn it. I was just trying to get your hearts. Can I break this maybe? Nope. What I can't remember is whether or not after you like clear the mansion and you get the item that's at the end of it, if they just send you back to the exit. I hope they don't make you walk out the hard way. It might. Alright, let's go talk to the whatever you are. Invest in an oak stake. Oh! They're two different items. There's a dagger and an oak stake. The oak stake is what I needed. Well, I have the dagger anyway. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, it's supposed to be the knife from Castlevania 1, but shit. It's a terrible version of it, and it doesn't even go very far. What's the point? Wait, I think this is... No, is it below me? Somewhere there's a hint. I think it's below me. And I would need the holy water to access it. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah. A flame flickers inside the ring of fire. Thank you, Castlevania II. Now everything is clear. On this day I see clearly. Alright. I bet you fucking anything there's a hidden block here. Look at that shit. Fuck you, Castlevania 2. Like, do you realize if I had fallen down that thing, I'd basically have to do the entire mansion over? Fuck this game. Also, why are you in here, bro? Get out. I think I need to equip the oak stake. You now process Dracula's rib. God damn it, I have to walk out of here the long way. Fuck this game. Now, good news is this acts as a stupid shortcut now. That was the logic. But it's a shortcut. Don't be mad. Imagine if you, like, imagine all the people who have walked through that thing unknowingly over the last 29 years. God, it must be infuriating. Fuck this game. It's so dirty. You know, Castlevania 1 didn't have invisible blocks, or like fake blocks. Alright, we did it. We cleared the Berkeley Mansion. Now where are we going? Let me cheat and look. We're going to Rover Mansion. Oh, wait. I want to read to you what this guide says about some of the hints. There are 3 books, I believe, in the Berkeley Mansion. We got one of them. So the 3 of them, the first one's actually kind of useful if you're clever. A symbol of evil will appear when you strike the stake. That's supposed to be your hint that you use the stake on the orb at the end to get the Dracula part. That's alright. Next is destroy the curse and you'll rule Bram Mansion. Terrible. Who gives a fuck? Beat the game and you'll rule this mansion. Nothing happens after you beat the game. Fuck off. And the one we got, a flame flickers inside the ring of fire. The guide says that this clue may refer to the sacred fire weapon. Like, who cares? Like, it doesn't tell you how to get it. I don't even know where that is. Maybe I buy it from someone in a town, who knows. Alright, Rover Mansion. Where is it at? It's another good question. Where's anything in this game? This game has like a map somewhere, not in the game. Maybe it came in like the manual or something. I don't know. Alright, when you exit right out of Berkeley Mansion, you will find yourself in Dennis Woods. Okay. I see. So we were going the right way. Point is, we're going to the right. And I brought up the map because the ROM hack I was mentioning earlier added a map. When you press select in that game, it opens up a fucking map. Even then, the map isn't great. It's like, it is, I think, it's like an 8-bit version of what's supposed to be the official map, I believe. But it's better than nothing. And it more or less gives you an idea of how areas are connected. So you're like, oh, I'm supposed to go to Veros first? Well, I know that's east of Jova, so I'll walk to the right. And that's like as much as it helps you. It's not like a, you know, like a Metroidvania map where it shows like connected rooms and whatnot. That would be super helpful if that existed for this game. See, this is what I didn't do. I didn't realize that that top right section was actually a path. Alright, I believe our hint is maybe to the bottom left. Oh, I wonder if that's the Sacred Flame. There we go. There we are. Oh no, bats, leave me alone. Clutch, did you see that? Pro strats. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I now possess the Sacred Flame. And they spelled it right this time. Oh no, creepy crawly spiders. Let me redo this screen. You bastards. They're so good. Gotcha. Oh no, I don't have enough range. Clutch jump. NES slowdown. Go away, boner. I haven't been here before, have I? I don't know whether to go down or up. Let's cheat. This is the Algiba Woods, or Algiba? Ooh, this is a cool location. I know the town of Algiba, or Algiba. It appears in another Castlevania game. I think it's this way. Oh, I forgot. I have a shield now that, Dracula's rib acts as a shield when you're standing still. Well, it doesn't work on that. It's not the best of shields. Also, I'm not sure how wise it is for Simon to just be going around the Transylvania countryside interacting with people and using Dracula's rib as his shield, just holding it in his offhand. Hey, does this town have a church? Frickin' better. It contains no church. Algiba, you heard it here first. Godless heathens. Which I think changes. I think later on in the timeline it does have a church. So they found Jesus. God damn it. These zombies are tougher. How many hearts do I have? 126. So just don't die. We'll ride out the night. The horrible, horrible night. Should I say it? I mean, are you ready for those dank Castlevania spoilers? Which game has Algiba in it? It's Rondo of Blood / Dracula X. You start the game and Richter Belmont makes his way to the town of Algiba, or Jiba, and it's like on fire and shit. And he's looking for his fiance, I think. He's like, where's my girl? And it's like, oh no, Dracula has her. I'm gonna go kick Dracula's ass. That game's awesome, by the way. I fucking love Rondo of Blood. Alright. Let's enter this building. Probably below me. Yep. There we go. You know, Algiba, they may not have God in this town, but they love their Italian dishes. Yes, I would like garlic. Kinda looks like a butt. Looks like the modern peach emoji. Also, why you selling garlic underground, bro? Maybe that's like the standards for today. We live in a pro-vampire society. You gotta sell garlic underground, man. Glad I didn't walk to my death as soon as I came out here. Alright, what else is here? Okay, there's another crystal in this town. It's at the top left. Where are the stairs? They're on the far right. Yeah, climb them stairs, Simon. It's got the Belmont honored tradition strut. You're not a Belmont unless you power walk. Is it you? No, it's you. Look how special your sprite is. I'd like to exchange a... Oh, it's a trade. So I don't need the white one anymore. Just give me the blue one. Oh, he doesn't even like give you an option. He's just like, fucking take this. I'm taking your white crystal, bro. I see you've charged that crystal, brah. Alright, now what? There's one other thing I can buy here, maybe? There's a clue book. A clue book. Who cares about that? What's awaiting us? Oh, fancy. Not only is my shop underground, but it's in the back room as well. Buy some of my laurels? Sure. Can I buy more? How do the laurels work? I have 2 now. And I don't think I can afford more. They were 50, right? Damn. I think you can get more than 2. Also, I don't remember what laurels are or what they do. I don't know if they are in real life. What's a laurel? Alright, so we got the crystal. To the right is the cemetery. Just jump through that floor. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Let's check this out. I don't think you can progress from here. Yeah. So there's something to the right, but you can't, like, approach it from this direction. Eventually you come from there, and you jump back over, and you're like, oh, I'm in Algiba. Graboids. Let me read what's in here, because I know there's a secret to that part of the cemetery, and I gotta find out what it is. When you arrive, you will notice hands clawing through the ground to attack you. Clear them away if you like, but if you advance to the right, you will discover a jump to a ledge that you are unable to make. With an asterisk on it, so maybe you can do it by bullshit. You will have no choice but to turn around. Please note that later in the game, it will be possible to visit Carmilla Cemetery from the right side. Dropping down from the higher ledge is a one-way trip, so be careful. Before you leave, if you happen to drop a clove of garlic on the ground, a man will appear at location A. Talk to him and get the silver dagger. This powerful weapon travels further than the dagger and does more damage, but it requires 1 heart per use. Oh, that sucks. Now that you have everything... Okay, so I guess we should get it. Completionist. Ah, oh, damn it. I wonder if I have to do it during the day. I wonder if I can do it at night. Also, I seem to recall myself grinding in this spot because the graboid hands are easy to kill. Alright, let's see. I might be able to do it at night, but maybe not. How the hell do I do this? There we go. Yeah. I'll give you this silver knife to save your neck. Alright, we have the silver dagger now. Oh, nice. It doesn't override the original dagger. I thought it might, but it doesn't. Also, get off the blue crystal. There we go. Frickin' zombie. I'm a rabid anti-zombite. The zombies are stronger than the skeletons. And the spiders, for that matter. Oh no. Give me all your hearts. Alright, here's our new destination, the Low Road. It's so disappointing when they don't actually drop anything. God damn it. Okay, it doesn't matter whether or not I stay up top. I was like, do I have to go all the way back? That platform is going nuts. Is there any purpose for going down there? No. Why would you take that dangerous platform? Oh, I know what to do. Also, Castlevania's bullshit. Equip the blue crystal and kneel here. I remember this. And magically, the screen lowers. I am stupid. I am the dumbest. Like, I remembered this trap as I was falling into it, that you're not supposed to go that way. It's so dumb. Ah, we have arrived at our new mansion. Frickin'. Alright. This is, what the hell's the name of this mansion again? I've already forgotten. Rover. Red Rover. Let me pause. There we go. So let me look at the map for this place. I love being able to cheat this game, and it's dumb bullshit. Can I make this jump? It's hard to tell because there's so many fucking sprites on screen. Fuck you, Castlevania 2. There's like an entire top area to that room I was just in, that area, and I think it's pointless. There's nothing up there. There's nothing. There are just enemies up there. There are no secrets. There's no path. You're just supposed to go to the right once you enter. Fucking bullshit. Alright, so there's some stuff over on the bottom right of this side. That's gonna be fun avoiding. Oh, this works. Stop throwing bones. Oh, I might not have enough. God damn it. Let's go grind. I think there's something here. Or not. No, it's above me. Ow. Thankfully, spikes are not an insta-kill. That was cool. Oh god, watch one of these. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, watch there be a fucking hole right. God damn it, I still fell into it. Sometimes NES controllers do not want to cooperate. Man, it's been a while since I held one of these things. Since I at least played a game on one. Speaking of the NES, I believe this game is on the NES Classic. Which is terrible, because this game is not a classic. That's just my opinion, though. What do you say, Clue Book? Destroy the curse with Dracula's heart. Thank you, that's why I'm here, is to get Dracula's parts to lift the curse. Yes, I know the story. And hopefully if you were playing this in 1988, you read the manual. You at least read, like, the synopsis, you know? 80s children were not great about keeping, like, the materials, keeping the boxes and whatnot. Which is why complete in box libraries of NES games are rather valuable. Like the first Nintendo system in which like keeping the original case was even a thing was like the GameCube. Let's see. How the hell do I get over there? Okay, I see it. I gotta go up and around. But it doesn't matter until I get the frickin' oak steak. So I just gotta grind. If these boners would drop some hearts, that'd be great. Thank you. I wonder if I can get this guy to keep respawning. Yeah. This is gonna take a minute. 36. Just need to get 50, right? Come on. Just one more. Yay, thanks, buddy. You're the true hero, skeleton. Great. Oh man, thank God I have one more life. That would have been the worst. Don't choke. Chill out, slow down. There we are. Give me the oak steak, please. Oh, suddenly there's been a increased demand. 75 hearts, please. Who else is in this mansion besides me? This might end poorly. Nope, I'm fine. Now we can progress. Get out of here. Whoa, Trident Men. I don't even know what these guys are. They're just like general warriors. Oh my God, this is so stupid, by the way. Okay, let's make sure that there's not a fucking hidden path here somewhere. No, it doesn't seem to be. The skeleton has walked this entire area. I will take that. Also, why is there like a river above me? I guess that's the lake that I went underneath? I don't know. So look how creepy these hanging bodies are. They're kind of weird, huh? You now possess Dracula's heart. Aww. Well, you know what? I think it's a good time to call it. In the next one, I will figure out this jumping puzzle. Slowly but surely, and we will get out of Rover Mansion and head to whatever's next. I don't even know how many mansions there are. 4, and then in-game stuff. There are a lot of upgrades to still get though. Whatever. See you guys then.